So first off, I want to start this video by saying thank you for coming here and listening to my truth, because you did not have to. But with that being said, let's get started. So Bella, only JS, has gotten on the internet within the past couple weeks and made extremely severe accusations against me. So in this video, I'm going to be taking accountability while also shutting down the completely heinous lies that they have tried to spread about me. Initially, Bella started posting TikTok videos filled with lies, so I made a response, and I still stand by every word I said. Bella then posted a 45-minute long YouTube video in response to what I had to say. And most of what I said in my first video did cover a lot of what Bella had to say in their YouTube video. So let's break this down. Thank you so much to absolutely everybody who waited for my response before coming to any conclusions about these accusations. The only reason I did not speak out about this issue sooner is because Bella, only JS, is someone who in the past has physically showed up to the place that I live and has previously threatened my physical safety. So yes, in 2021, I was in a toxic relationship with somebody that I did not know how to communicate with. So while I was at an extremely low point in my life in November of 2022, I kissed somebody else. I want to preface this part by saying that Bella has acknowledged me cheating in the past around 3 years ago. So yes, while Bella and I were in a relationship, I kissed someone else. That was wrong, and there are absolutely zero excuses for it. And in their initial video, when they told the internet that I cheated on them, never once did they mention Norah, never once did they mention Amara, and never once did they mention minors.
Today is the 4-month anniversary of this shitty fucking roller coaster I've been on of being broken up with and not being told why. In that time, I eventually did learn the truth. I got cheated on. Before I go and share this though, I just want to say, do not go and send hate to anybody. No internet dogpiling. It's not fair. This whole situation isn't fair, but like, I've been through that and it's a nightmare that I would not wish on anybody, especially somebody that in a very fucked up way I still love.
That video is from 3 years ago. Bella just now got on the internet 2 weeks after me and Amara posted our breakup announcement, and only then started mentioning minors.
Didn't you cheat on your ex-girlfriend? No! I got cheated on with a minor and y'all still support them.
This is not something that Bella has been talking about for a long time. These are lies that they added on to their initial story. So now let's talk about Norah. They said that in this screenshot, I was 21 having a relationship with somebody who was 17. Me and the person in this screenshot have never had a physically intimate relationship before or after she turned 18. In fact, since nothing happened between us, I thought we were on good terms, considering she reached out to me in 2023 just to check in and see how I was doing. I have reached out to her to let her know that it did sting that she would instigate complete lies about me on the internet, but she never responded. The video that I'm about to show, as well as a couple clips that Bella did use for their YouTube video, have been on the internet for 5 years. Norah and I met when I first moved to LA in 2021, and so on June 16th, 2021, I posted this video of me and Norah. Looking back, it is wildly irresponsible and incredibly stupid of me to be making these videos with somebody when they were 17 and I was 20. And in regards to my initial video, I will always stand on the fact that absolutely nothing romantically intimate or physically intimate happened with Norah, even though making those videos was an extremely poor judgment. I also do want to take the time to clarify here that in my initial video, when I said that I was 20, not 21, I was not saying that to try and justify my behavior in any way. I was not 21 in this screenshot, I was 20. This is me at 20, this is me at 21. I said that because Bella has been lying and saying that I was buying alcohol for people who were underage.
Maddie would provide alcohol to these TikTok teenagers in the building.
You
were a grown adult who could provide alcohol.
I can't. So since I was 20 at the time, I could not buy alcohol for people who were underage because I couldn't even buy it for myself. Now, in my final regard to the Norah situation, I'm going to let Bella discredit and contradict one of their main claims, all on their own.
Didn't you cheat on your ex-girlfriend? No! I got cheated on with a minor and y'all still support them. Remember when you posted this while we were dating because you didn't want people to know about me?
When Maddie posted all these weird videos with some other girl, I just left LA for like a week. I went to Florida to go visit some other girl I was talking to. Get out of LA.
Right. Moving on. Now, in this next one, I'm going to prove back to back that Bella is lying about Amara and my relationship.
Hey, that's a cool jacket. But why are you giving it to this teenage girl that we met together just a few days after staying at my house?
The proof that they have is from a screenshot of me in a red hoodie from December of 2022 and a screenshot of Amara in her own red hoodie from March of 2023, which is over a month after Bella and I went complete no contact and when Amara was already 18. This was also not my hoodie. We both owned the same Brandy Melville hoodie. I also have no idea why Bella is lying that I met Amara when she was 15 years old. This never happened. In fact, Bella admitted to lying in their YouTube video, but then went on.
I did originally say that we met Amara when she was 15, and you're gonna have to forgive me for that because the math is wrong. She was 16. I remember meeting her at this it was like a Spotify podcaster event.
Bella and I went to a Spotify event together on July 27th, 2022. But do you know where Amara was during this time? In the Sequoias. These are pictures that Amara sent me herself from her camera roll. She was not at that Spotify event. Also, since this is a massive point of contention, Amara has publicly stated multiple times that her and I did not become friends or start dating until after she turned 18. Now to address all of the screenshots that Bella has used as evidence against me. First, in this screenshot, where someone is 17 and then asks how old I am. There's absolutely no inappropriate conversation being had here. I was 19 in 2020, brand new to accepting myself into the queer community, and I was legitimately just trying to make friends. Now, I cannot begin to express how absolutely wild it is that Bella used screenshots as evidence against me of people in their DMs with absolutely no response, no proof, and zero follow-through when Bella asked them for more information.
It was like 4 years ago, my cousin and I were hanging out, and she was showing me that Maddie was flirting with her, and we were like 13 at the time. Do I think that a famous adult should be texting 13-year-olds? Fuck no!
Because that's a lie. That never happened.
This person says, thanks for speaking up about Maddie. They messaged me too a few years ago when I almost turned 17.
That's a lie. No, I did not.
We have this person that said, Maddie and I went on 2 dates down in Huntington Beach, California. When I was 17, I thought it was so cool dating somebody older, but now I look back and I'm disgusted. I do remember Maddie hanging out a lot at the beach around that time, like a lot. We had some friends that had like a bus.
Not only was that a lie, because that never happened, I went through my camera roll because I take pictures everywhere I go. And I've never even been to Huntington Beach.
I also had another person reach out being like, hey, is it weird that like Maddie liked a thirst trap of mine when I was 16?
They spent a full 3 minutes reading these and feeding into the baseless lies. Do you know how many people would make up lies just to message a popular content creator? Because I guarantee you it's more than you think. Now on to these texts. The context to this is that I was on a Zoom call playing Among Us with people whose average age was 20. And me and a person from this Zoom call ended up messaging. And as you can see, when I asked how old they were and they told me, I freaked out. And for some idiotic reason, I tried to make a joke. I deeply regret sending that text message. I should not have been using that language with somebody who was younger than me. I should not have said that. And as you can see from this screenshot that Bella absolutely refuses to acknowledge, this same person who screen recorded our entire conversation that Bella read out loud in their YouTube video is clearly stating that I stopped talking to them after I found out how old they were. I also do want to take a second here to clarify that this person and I were not friends. We met on a Zoom call in 2020 and had one conversation, and then we stopped talking. That's not friendship. And in Bella's YouTube video, they decided to say this. And I have proof that somebody who screen recorded a conversation we had in 2020 told Bella that we stopped talking once I...
That's crazy. This is like actually crazy. You just showed this, like you cut it off. You cut off this one part.
Of course, I wanted to show this one part. It's the most important part. It proves that I had absolutely zero intentions of flirting with this person and that I stopped after I found out how old they were. Also, in all of these texting screenshots from the 2 people who could prove to Bella that they did have my old phone number, not one of them told Bella that I was attempting to have an inappropriate conversation with them or that I was pursuing them romantically at all, because I was not. And I will reiterate this until the day that I die. Never in my entire life have I ever attempted to have an intimate or romantic relationship with absolutely anybody who is underage. And if you go back to Bella's video, they're mostly just talking with absolutely no proof to back up what they're saying. So if there is something in Bella's YouTube video that I haven't addressed, it's because they didn't have any proof to back it up. So now let's do a little recap of Bella's lies and how they've completely contradicted themselves almost every single time. Bella says, I cheated on them with a minor.
I got cheated on with a minor.
Used Amara as an example.
Hey, that's a cool jacket. But why are you giving it to this teenage girl that we met together just a few days after staying at my house?
I disprove that entire timeline. The proof that they have is from a screenshot of me in a red hoodie from December of 2022 and a screenshot of Amara in her own red hoodie from March of 2023, and then admits that she was 18.
Amara has said that she was 18. And you know what? I believe women. If Amara says that she was 18, then Amara was 18.
So Bella lied about all of that. Then they used Norah as an example.
Remember when you posted this while we were dating because you didn't want people to know about me?
When Maddie posted all these weird videos with some other girl, I just left LA for like a week. I went to Florida to go visit some other girl I was talking to. Get out of LA.
And even though nothing happened between me and Norah, and I already acknowledged that the videos that Norah and I were making together were not okay, it wasn't cheating because Bella and I were not in a relationship. So that was a lie. And then they go on in their YouTube video and they admit to knowing the entire time that they knew who the adult was that I kissed.
December is when Maddie admitted to cheating on me with that, adult. They blamed my parents' divorce, and they blamed the stress of meeting Joe Biden.
I also never said that. That's ridiculous. And we have to remember who the source is here. Bella has been the source of hatred and controversy for years now. And even recently, Bella was caught faking documents to further their agenda in an argument that they had online with another content creator over Bella stealing his content. I'm gonna pin those videos in the comment section so that you can see them for yourself. Now, just to clear some things up here, I was not the ex that failed to get a domestic abuse restraining order against Bella.
Well, don't you have a domestic violence charge and a restraining order on you? No!
That was someone else. And I did call attention to Bella's abusive behavior towards me because it shows that Bella is consistently tormenting my life and refusing to take accountability for it and calling it jokes.
This was to a friend. I said, oh, if you see my cheating ex, can you slap the fuck out of them for me? This was a tiny ass girl that I was joking around with. Said, Maddie, you better hope you never see my face again because I swear you haven't seen crazy yet. You haven't. If you see me at Coachella, run because we bought Coachella tickets. And then we weren't going together anymore. So if you see me there, you better run. Because I am coming up to you and we are having a fucking conversation.
Just for you, I will address it here, okay? I threatened myself.
They have physically threatened me. And they have shown up to the place that I live. They got on the internet 2 weeks after my breakup announcement with claims that they had never made before. And while Bella is accusing me of vile crimes, people are calling it tea and drama. So of course, I'm going to get on the platform that I have spent the past 7 years every single day trying to build an uplifting and positive community on. I'm gonna take accountability for myself and for the people who have cheered me on for the past 7 years. But I'm also here to disprove the disgusting lies that Bella is spreading about me right now. They've been a constant poison in my life for years. And this is my last video addressing them.